What's up, Bear Bull traders? This is Jeff, and I'm going to be doing my recap on my swing trade that I took on MU. Um, I knew that this stock was on my watch list for my swing trades. I was actually a swing trader before I started taking on day trading. And a lot of the stocks that I like to watch and stocks that I like to get in are stocks that are either making new 52-week highs and also stocks that beat earnings. And in this case, this was an earnings winner based on earnings reaction. On June 26th, the stock gapped up on positive earnings. Um, I really wanted to wait to see how this stock would react in terms of the 200 and that 50-day moving average. I wanted to see if it was going to be resistance, and after that week, the stock was strong and literally punched through those moving averages, then pulled back, which is very constructive. And what I like is it held that 200-day moving average, and also you notice on the way up there's a ton of accumulation on high volume, meaning institutions are buying this stock. On that pullback, you notice there are very, very light volume in relation to the accumulation that you're seeing on these updates. So I knew that this stock was strong. Um, on Monday, I noticed that this stock was up 2.5%. We were trading this in the chat room, and I really wanted to see how it closed. I'm an end of day trader, so I like to put my orders the night before, and the stock has to trigger. So the way that I go about doing this, and the reason why I knew that I wanted to get in this stock is stock was up 2.5%, and it was up on volume. And I literally focus on price action and volume. So I put my buy stop limit order at the high of the previous day, which is on Monday. So I put my the buy stop at 40.61. And then my limit order is at 1 cent above that, which is 40.62. So in order for this, my stock to trigger, is it has to have momentum to break that high, and then I'm into that trade. And that's the way that I like going about doing these trades in swing trading. I put my stop at 39.80, which is, let me see here, 39.80, which is the low of this 30-minute candle. I knew that if this thing broke VWAP, I didn't want to have anything to do with this stock. So I had a pretty tight stop, and my risk was 1.9%, roughly 1.9%. And Yeah, it ended up working out. I held the stock. The following day, it followed through, and I liked the way that it closed, so I held it. That first day was up 2.3% again on high volume. Today, of course, we had that, the Fed meeting, and this stock gapped up. It was super strong, and I knew I always sell into strength. I don't wait, So once I have my risk to reward, I start taking partials. So as you can see here, this is my Robinhood account, which I use for swing trading. You can see that my buy stop limiter was at 40.61. I took a partial at 42.55. I took another partial at 43.05, and then I took the rest off at 43.30. And the reason why I took the rest off is because I had this level here that I was looking at, from this high here, from, when it was building this base. And that high, I believe, is at 43.36. So I already had my limit order there, and sure enough, it triggered, and this thing ripped higher. I mean, I think this stock went all the way to $44. So I left some money on the table, but nonetheless, I had about a 5.58% gain on this trade in 2 days. So I'm pretty pleased with that. Yeah, hope you guys like this recap. If you guys have any questions about my style in swing trading, go ahead and leave comments at the bottom, and I'll get to you as fast as I can.